In the age of Sigmar, warriors from across the realms set out at the heads of newly forged armies. Vampiric overlords, monstrous green-skinned brutes, and aspiring lords of chaos, and more besides, forged their own path across countless battlefields. And as they win mighty battles, quest for long-lost treasures, and seek to unlock the arcane mysteries of the realms, their legends begin to grow. This is Path to Glory. Our scenario today is Relics of Myth. Now this is the second scenario in the core rulebook for Warhammer Age of Sigmar for Paths to Glory. Our objectives here are set, 3 of them up on the map as shown, and we have the victory points of Stake a Claim, where each player scores 1 victory point at the end of each of their turn for each objective they control, but also Ours for the Taking, each player scores 2 victory points at the end of each of their turn for each objective they control that is not contested by any enemy units. We do have a campaign reward as well at the end of this, where if the total is 15 or more at the end of the game for your victory points, you can gain an additional artifact of power for a hero on your order of battle. In today's game, I'm going to be playing Urinan's Thunderbolts, the Stormcast Eternals. For my battle formation, I have the Thunderhead Host. This gives me the Synchronized Strikes ability. I get to add 1 to hit rolls for combat attacks made by friendly Warrior Chamber units while they're near any friendly non-hero, non-beast Stormcast Eternals units that don't have the Warrior Chamber keyword. For my quest, I have Search of the Artifact, where at the end of each of my turns, I can pick a friendly hero that's not within friendly territory, not in combat, and within an inch of a terrain feature. Roll a dice. On a 4+, that hero will find a clue. Once I've gathered 3 of these clues on quest points, I can gain a new artifact for my army. For spell laws, I've then got Thunderstruck as my spell. I've got Prayer Law of Blessed Weapons, and my Manifestation Law contains Soul Snare Shackles. My first regiment is then led by my General, Lord Celestus Uranan, a Lord Imperator. This model has Path of the Leader as its path it's following, and got the Aspiring Rank ability Tactical Acumen. We've also got the heroic trait Envoy of the Heavens. For units then inside, I've got Halla Bladebringer, a Knight Quester with the Artifact of Power, the Quicksilver Draft. And then the Blades of Far Stars, a unit of Quester Soulsworn who are on the path of the Redeemer with the Aspiring Rank ability Heralds of the Tempest. I've then also got the Council of Lightning, a Storm Coven unit, and the Spine of Dracothian, a unit of Vindictors. Regiment 2 is led by Asta the Watcher, my Lord Veritant, and for units inside this regiment I then just have the Hounds of the Storm, which is a unit of Gryph-hounds. Josh is playing with the Hoarfrost Choir today, and they are an army of Nighthaunt. He has the Hunters of the Accursed as his battle formation. This gives him Vengeful Malazan, where at the end of any turn he can choose to pick 3 enemy heroes within 12 inch of different friendly Nighthaunt heroes, roll a d3, and on a 2+, inflicts a mortal damage equal to the roll. His quest then is Harness Manifestation. When you embark upon the quest, you pick a spell or prayer from a Manifestation Law available to your army's faction. For Josh, he's picked the Quicksilver Swords. This prayer becomes a wild, and then each time you cast out that manifestation on a 1 to 3 of dice roll, you inflict some mortal damage on you, but on a 4+, you gain that amount of quest points. Once you hit 10 quest points, you then get this manifestation as not wild and permanently on your roster. Speaking of laws, for spells, he has the spell of Shade Mist, and Manifestation Law is the Aether Void Pendulum, and as previously mentioned, the Quicksilver Swords, which are a wild manifestation at the moment. Regiment 1 is led by Johann Mortbach, his Knight of Shrouds. This model is his General, the Path of Warrior Aspiring Rank ability Berserker. He's then got the Artifact of Power, the Light Shard of the Harvest Moon, and the heroic trait Ruler of Spectral Hosts. For units, he then has Gottlieb Sternburn, a Lord Executioner. The Shiverborn, a unit of Chainrasp, and the Whispering Dead, another unit of Chainrasp as well. He then also has the Infernal Crescendo, a Black Coach which is on the path of the attacker and has the Aspiring Rank ability Battle Fury for reroll charges. His second regiment then is led by the hero Otter Brenner, a Guardian of Souls. And for units inside that regiment are the Howlers of the Wind, the Murmur Banshee unit he has. Alrighty, so we are all deployed. So we have for the Stormcast the Vindictors and the Storm Coven down on this flank. We then have the Lord Veritant with his Gryph-hounds on that flank. In the heavens, I currently have the Quester Soulsworn, Night Quester, and Lord Imperator. Meanwhile, across the table, you've got your Black Coach, your General for the Nighthaunt there, with the Lord Executioner, some Chain Rasp in front. That is the Guardian of Souls. You've then got more Chain Rasp and the Murloc Banshees on the other flank as well. So, Stormcast finished deploying first. They're going to get to choose who goes first. Alright, so yeah, Stormcast, we are going to give the turn to the Nighthaunt to begin with. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you'd like to help the channel grow some more, why not consider joining up to our YouTube members? This important feature here allows us to continue to produce more and more content of the various games you like to see on the channel. It also allows you to put in requests and ask what you would like to see more of on the channel in the future. And so, to begin with, you're going to try and cast Quicksilver Swords with the Guardian of Souls, so needing a 6 to cast. That is a 6. I'm going to attempt to dispel with the Lord Veritant. That is a 7 and stops it. So now you're going to roll for your quest to see if you can try and use it. No, that will fail on that. So not only do you not get it, you don't get any quest. And so I'm going to attempt to counterspell at the end of your hero phase. So they are going to attempt to cast their War Scroll spell. They need 8 on dice and 7. And so all your movement's done, everything just slowly moves up the table. You do go and claim the central objective. Shooting if you're in range. Not in range. And so charges. No charges to declare. So that'll be it for the Nighthaunt. So because they control 2 objectives that are uncontested by me, you will score 4 points. Alrighty. So Stormcast Eternals turn 1. To begin with, I am going to attempt to chant with the Veritant. And so the Veritant's chant gets me 4. Alright, so my first attempt at casting, I'm going to try and throw out the Soul Snare Shackles first of all. So we need a 6 to cast, and we get it. And so you're going to try and unbind it, so you need a 7 on dice to stop me. That's a 10, stopped.
Nice as the spell.
Yeah. I'm going to then do their War Scroll spell. Goes off on a 7. And so that'll be it for my hero phase. You've got no counter spells because you did choose to use your unbind this round. So we'll go into movement. And so because we are done movement now, we've moved up everything on that flank just to sort of consolidate on the objective. Gryph-hounds coming around the flank and the Veritant moving towards the center. Go on for your wizard. You're going to kill a wizard with him one day. We then brought the Quester Soulsworn on that down. Now, because of the Imperatant's ability, we're going to get to move any unit holding within 12 of him that came down this turn, D3. So we'll roll for the Quester Soulsworn first, for 3. We'll then go with the Night Quester as well, for 1. And then the Imperatant himself, 3. And so this is what we look like. So you're going to do a redeploy on the Murloc Banshees over there. So how many inches? 6. Alrighty, so next we have shooting. These guys are going to shoot, and we're going to try and soften up the Chain Rasp cord here. And so they are... Ooh, yeah. We are going to hit on 4s. 3 hits. And going to wound on 3s. 2. No rend, because you don't care about it. 1, D3. 2. And then wards of 6. Nope, take 2 Chain Rasp down. And with that, we're going to go into charges. We'll start with the Quester Soulsworn. They are in with a 7. We'll then charge with the Imperatant next. With a 9. Imperatant can actually sneakily go and grab the objective, so we'll charge the Quester in after that. 10. The Veritant's going to charge as well. Yep. And then I guess we'll charge the Gryph-hounds. Should we try that 9 bomb? No.
Yeah, you know what? We're actually going to charge the Vindictors as well. We'll charge them. See what they get. 3. I will do a reroll with the Vindictors. Let's see if they get in. Oh, 9. And so the Vindictors are in like that. You're going to spend 2 command points for a counter charge. Lord Executioner. Yep, thought that's where it was going to come from. Double ones. Oh. So on a 2+, the Lord Executioner actually is going to make the Vindictors -1 attack. Oh, just. I'm also going to elect to drink my Quicksilver Draft with the Knight Quester. And so that means he'll go first because he has always strikes first now. And so we'll start with that Quester Soulsworn. He is hitting on 3s with Crit Mortal. No Crit Mortal, but we'll go 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. Wow. Alright, so we piled in the Quester Soulsworn. 4 of them are going to go into the Murmurn Banshees, while 2 will go into the Chain Rasps. I have all out attacks, so we are 2s to hit with the Questers. And then 3s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so 4 up save on Banshees. Yeah. 4 fails here. 1, 2, 3, 4 got them. And then we have 2 models going into the Chain Rasp Horde, needing 2s to hit. Oh, there's the 1s. And 3s. 3. And so saves from the Chain Rasp. Save 2, wow. So 2 damage, 2 wards. And no. Realising actually we forgot to do the wards on the Banshee, so let's do those now. 6s. 1, 2, nothing changes then. So it'd still be enough damage to take them down. So Lord Executioner is going to go into the Vindictors. You're using all out attack. I've elected to use all out defense. 2s. 1 auto wound, and then
3s.
So 3.
Ren 2.
These would be 2, 3, 4 up saves. Pass 1, fail 2. So I'm going to pile in. I am going to put all my attacks still into the Chain Rasp Horde, to be fair, but we're just piled in to get into the objective. So only 1 attack per Vindictor, thanks to your Lord Executioner, but we are hitting on 3s. Hit twice. And wounding on 3s. Wound twice. 2 saves. Save both again. Wow, those Chain Rasp are hardy. Alright, so the Chain Rasp Horde here have piled in. They're going to make their attacks into the Vindictors. Needing 4s because you... And 5s to win because you haven't charged this round. Only 4. Hey. 2 ups currently. Save them all. The Veritan's actually going to get to pile in because he charged this round. And so, Lord Veritan, 3 attacks with the Judgment Blade. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. 2. So he saves on the Chain Rasp. No, they are D3 damage each. So 2d3 damage for 4. 4 saves. Takes 4. And then 1 attack from the Staff of Abjuration, hitting on a 3, misses. And so your last 4 Chain Rasps have piled into the Quester Soulsworn. Needing 4s, 1 auto wound, and 2 other hits. Needing 5s to wound though. Hey, 3. And so these will be 3 up saves. 2 saved, and then a 5 up ward. Nope. And so that will be that for the turn. Oh, actually, combat. I am going to do one thing. And so, yeah, that's the end of the round. Stormcast are going to control 2 uncontested and 1 contested, I reckon. And so we're going to go into priority for turn 2. Stormcast got a 4. Nighthaunt got a 2. Or as much as I hate it, I think I have to take it on you because I can't let that coach in. Like, yeah, the Stormcast are going to have to take it, as much as I know this is going to hurt. So, Stormcast Eternal's turn. Of note, something we did have last turn was you trying to do your little Nighthaunt ability to do some mortal wounds at the end of last round. You did end up inflicting 3 on the Imperator, but both the other characters were fine. So, let's go into hero phase proper. We're going to start with the Quest of Soulsworn. Oh, no. What do you want to do? You know what? Screw it. The Lord Veritan is going to do his finest hour. The Lord Veritan then will chant as well, hoping to add to his 4. With a 1, so he loses D3 for 2. I will then go with the Always Strikes. Either way, I'm going to cast the War Scroll spell first. And I can decide what I want to do with it. It goes off on an 8. So yeah, I will put Strikes Last on the Lord Executioner. They're then going to attempt to cast the Soul Snare Shackles. Get it off. I've drawn a Dispel here, so you need a 7 on dice. No. Oh, big win for me. And so that is the Soul Snare Shackles place. So end of my hero phase, we're going to activate the Soul Snare Shackles. So we'll put 1 into the Chain Rasp, 1 into your General, and 1 into the Black Coach. So the 1 into the Chain Rasp, 3 Mortals. It takes 3, and they will be -3 movement now. And so against your what is he? Knight of Shrouds. I forgot the name of him. 3 as well. Got 1, so takes 2. He is the -3 movement though, not that it matters. And then against the Black Coach, 1. And save. No, so 1 wound on the Black Coach. And so with that, we'll go into movement. You're going to do this Corporate as well during the hero phase, actually, and that's going to be on your Guardian of Souls. So, let's go Stormcast movements. So, movement for me was the Storm Coven just moving up, keeping on the objective in case I fail to charge there. We then also move the Veritant up as well, or we might as well move the Imperator in as well. And so, yeah, the Imperator moves up. You're not going to redeploy with anything? Alrighty, so shooting, they are actually going to shoot into these Chain Rasp. And so 3's to hit now on the Chain Rasp. 3 hits. 3's to wound. 3 wounds. Well, can't wipe you out now. 1. Yeah, not with that. And you save it as well. Wow. Alright, well, charges. So the Veritant is going to charge your Guardian of Souls because why not? 8. And so we're going to charge him with the Night Quester as well. Oh, Night Quester's going for the Executioner, and then the Imperator will charge as well. 7. And then the Storm Coven will charge as well. Oh, gonna have to reroll that one. 4. Your General is going to get into the thick of the throw, so counter charge. Pretty much anything but double 1. You're good. Alrighty, so you go in there with the Knight of Shrouds. So, I get to pick the first unit to fight. I will pick the Night Quester. Alrighty, so the Lord Executioner, first of all, before any attacks are declared, is going to go with his ability. You need 2 up. No. Night Quester then will go into your Lord there. Can you get another General kill? We're needing 3's to hit. That is 4 Mortals, and that is it. So these will be 5 ups on your General? 6's and 3. The Quest of Soulsworn will then get to go into the Nighthaunt, and they're going to hit on 3's. We're not going to use all that attack here. Maybe 3's to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These will be 8 5-ups on Chain Rush, correct? And about 2 damage a pop. And so, needing 6s, a lot of them. No. Alright, so the Guardian Souls is going to try and attack the Veritant, so 3 attacks, needing 4s. Just because you're fearing for life, you are going to all-out attack here. 3's. 1 miss. And 2s to wound, thanks to your buff. Both go. 1 rend means I do go to my 3-up save. Saved. Well, I will then go with the Vindictors into your Lord Executioner. So 2 attacks each. They are hitting on 3s. Ooh. And wounding on 3s. 4. 4-up saves on Executioner. So fails 1 with a 5-up ward now. Hey. And so trying to attack the Storm Goblin with the Chain Rasp next. Yeah, everything goes whole within 12. I did check it before. So you will be 4s and 4s. And 4s to wound. 3 all together. 3-up saves. Oh! Wow, that is a Storm Coven down. Storm Coven are both going to attack the Lord Executioner as well. I'm going to use all that attack for 2s to hit. So, pays off. And 3s to wound. 3. Like that. And saves. Fails 1, so D3 for 2. And fails 1, takes a wound. And so the Veritan into the Guardian of Souls, hitting on 3s with his sword. 2 hits. And wounding on 2s thanks to Finest Hour. So both wounds. D3 damage for 3. No, takes him down. And so Lord Imperator will then pile in and attack the Lord Executioner, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And 3s. 1 wound. Saved. Wow. So now it is finally the Lord Executioner who had Strike Last on him to attack. And yeah, he's going to attack the Imperator back because that will rob me of glory. So 3s. I will use all our defense on this because I've got the command point for it. And I wasted the command point. And so Stormcast will score. You are stopping me scoring on that. So I'll score another 5 though. And so Nighthaunt turn 2. Not looking favourable for them, but we are going to go with a counter spell because you've got no magic left to do. So I'm going to try and do the War Scroll spell on the Storm Goblin. No. And so the Lord Execution is out of range of the Shackles, but the Chain Rasp are not. So D3 for 3 again. 3 more. Shackles paying dividends in this. And then into the Black Coach. 3. Wow. Shackles just... That's cocked that one. You can reroll that one. No. Okay. And so movement wise, it is literally just your Black Coach trying to move through the forest. There's a Veritan in its sights. I feel like it's a vengeance kill here. Charges.
Start with the Lord Executioner.
Lord Executioner, because you can charge while you're in combat with Nighthaunt. He's going to charge 6. And so I've got Petrified, although I will roll. I'm going to try and oh, you know what? There's no point because I'm not going to use my resistance roll here. I'm actually not going to choose to strike last because you're going to hit me first there anyway, regardless. So
Chain Rasp charge.
Chain Rasp are going to charge. Be a 10. And so after the Chain Rasp charge, the Lord Imperator will be -1 to hit. Black Coach charging as well. 4. So you're going to reroll. As long as it's not a 4, you'll anything less than that 4, you'll still make it charge at least. 5. I'm going to use on the -1 save ability coming in from that. So on a 4-up, I ignore the effects. I do. And so impact hits from the Black Coach then. 3. Ooh. Alright, so 2 Chain Rasp attacking the Lord Imperator to begin your combat phase. No. Imperator's going to go first. We are 4s. And 3s. 2. 2 damage a pop. And yeah, he takes them. And so, Lord Executioner, going to go into my Lord Veritans. First of all, using your ability to try and -1 attack me. Yes. Get it this time. And so, swinging, needing 3s. I will gladly see that happen. 3s to wound. 2 at -2.
-3.
-3, so 3, 4, 5, 6 up saves. Neither. And so you're then going to try and do your end of turn ability on the Imperator. And that does enough to take the Imperator down. And so actually no, we'll get a 5-up ward.
One at a time, if you're rolling one it goes.
So I've got to roll them one at a time because if I let's roll them in here. 5 up. No.
Today's video is sponsored by the Warhammer merch shop. Want to grab some merch for your favourite Warhammer army? You can use our affiliate link down below to grab your next purchase and help support the channel at the same time.
So we're going to go priority for turn 3. I'll take that dice out. Stormcast, got a 4 again. Nighthaunt in the tray, got a 5. And so, Nighthaunt taking the double here. Now they are down by 6 points, so that means they can remain the underdog. So we'll roll a d3 to see what the underdog ability is. That'll add 3 to a unit's control. I guess you're going to put that on the Lord Executioner. That is the same as what you rolled last turn. You're, in your hero phase, going to do Discorporate on the Black Coach. I'm going to attempt to counterspell, casting their War Scroll spell, so you need an 8. Get it. And so with that, your movement, your Lord Executioner moves up there. Your Black Coach then, because it wasn't in combat, does get to make its cool little teleporty. You're then going to shoot with the Black Coach, going into the Storm Coven. So using all that attack, 3s to hit.
Yep.
1 hit. And 3s to wound. No. And so you're going to go a charge with the Lord Executioner there into the Griffhounds. 12. And so with that, you've just got your Lord Executioner charging the doggos over there. So he's going to attack. Yeah, reducing my attacks by 1 is probably good. They got quite a few.
Yes.
Yep. And so you're going to elect to all-out attack, which takes you to 2s. Yep, good call.
Yeah, glad I did.
And 3s. The Griffhound Champion will attack back. 4s. And 4s. 8, 2.
Damage.
1.
I got one.
Hey! So end of Nighthaunt, turn 3, they'll score 3 points because 1 objective is contested, 1 is not. Alright, so Stormcast, turn 3. First of all, we're going to give the finest hour to the Quest of Soulsworn. And we will do finest hour on the Quest of Soulsworn. We'll then go into magic. So my first spell is going to be their War Scroll spell. No. And then we will go with Staff. No, there's no reason. Let's continue to my next turn. So I'm going to go Starfall. I'm going to put it on the Black Coach. So that'll fail as well. So we'll go into movement. And so the Stormcast starts spreading out to the 2 separate threads, though my character is going to go searching for an artifact later. Shooting, if you've got no redeploys. Yep, Black Coach is going to choose to redeploy, so D6. 2. Oh, shooting first of all, we are going to go with the Storm Coven. Shooting the Black Coach. 4s to hit. 3s to wound. 1. And saved. So charges, we'll start with the Quest of Soulsworn. They're in. Storm Coven will charge. Oh, they're in with a 12. And the Vindictors will charge with a 9. So I'm quite confident. You know what? We are just going to ensure he dies. Do his ability first of all on the 2-up. Not into the Griffhound?
Soulsworn.
Soulsworn? Okay, no worries. And so 2s to hit. Ooh. 2s to wound. No, there's no fails there. 10. And these are all 2 damage a pop. So 4 up saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 damage. And about to see a like triple Yahtzee coming right up. You did get like half of them almost. You did do pretty well on that, to be honest though. You got like half of it. Right, the Black Coach will be putting everything into the Storm Coven. I am going to go for all out defense here. So the hooves and teeth of the Black Coach, 4s? 5, sorry. And so it's just the 2. No rend on these though, so these will be 2 ups. Saved. The Relic Bearer's Spectral Claws. 4s, there's 1 crit auto in there, and 2 other hits. 4s, 2. Any rend on these? No rend, so 2 ups. So both. 3s and 3s, this is on the best attack you got. The 3. And 3s. 1, wow.
And 2.
And a 6. And so we'll go with the Storm Coven, 3 attacks each into the Black Coach. And 3s to wound. 3. 4 up save. For 1, so D3. 2. Oh. And then 7 attacks from the Vindictors, needing 3s. And 3s. 4. 4 ups. There's just 1 damage from that. No, take a wound. And so, end of Stormcast turn. I am going to score 5 points. 2 uncontested, 1 contested controlled. And so we'll be going priority for turn 4. Stormcast. Got the 6. I think I'll...
No reason not.
Yeah, I'll take it. Before that though, I should have done this last round. On a 4+, I will get a search for the artifact point. Yay! And then we go into hero phase, so Storm Coven are going to attempt their War Scroll spell. Goes off on an 8, so strike last. And with that, we'll go to movement. And so end of movement, I've just kept my night quester there. I'm going to keep trying to search for the artifacts. If we can get 1 more, I actually will complete it. But I have done the teleport once per game with the Quester Soulsworn. So we'll go into shooting. No, they don't. Something I mentioned too is you did roll for your underdog. You actually got an extra control of 3, so you actually will now control the objective unless the Quester Soulsworn make it. So let's go with charges. Quester Soulsworn needing a 9. That will not make it, so we will spend a command point to re-roll. 6, no, we're not going to make it. But you are strikes last, so I'm going to attack you first. Currently is their finest hour, so they are going to be hitting on 2s with all-out attack. 1 miss, and wounding on 2s. All of them go through. 5. 4 up saves on the Black Coach. 3d3. 7, yeah.
5 ups.
5 ups. Is 6. And 1 through, hopefully, for the Vindictors, so they are 3s to hit. Oh. 3s to wound. 5. 4 up saves to begin with. Or 1. This needs to be a 5 up or you do go down. No. And the Black Coach goes down, and end of round I will get to search for artifact. So I will get 1 last go at search for artifact on a 4+. I actually get it, so I'm actually going to complete my quest there for search for artifact.
Nice.
And so, as we conclude our game for Uranon's Thunderbolts, I've gained an extra 50 glory, taking me to a total of 105 glory. And then I have completed my quest, gaining 2 extra search points for search for the artifact. And I've got some extra renown on a bunch of my fighters, the Lord Celestus Uranon going up to 7, Hala Bladeringer going up to 4, and the Blades of Far Stars going up to 11 as well, some notable things. For rewards, I've then also got 2 artifacts of power, one from completing my quest and another for the scenario. I've now gained the Null Pendant and the Mirror Shield. The Hoarfrost Choir today gain an extra 30 glory, taking them to a total of 80, and Harness Manifestation they have 5 quest points on achieving. They've gained some extra renown on a few of their characters, with the Infernal Crescendo going up to 8 and Johann Mortbach going up to 7, while the rest of the force ticks up to 2 renown each. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.